Namaste. Welcome to all of you who are joining me today. I am Lisa. In today's practice, we'll be working on building awareness and strengthening the core and the back. There are a few props that we'll be using to assist with the practice. This is called Coregeous Ball by Tune Up Fitness. And we'll be needing also one yoga block. And if you do not have Coregeous Ball, a suitable substitute will be a tightly rolled up yoga mat. So we'll start in laying down position, and we'll be placing the Coregeous Ball under the tips of our shoulder blades. Yeah, so it's not high up under the blades and also not way down on the lower back. So it's just under the tips of the shoulder blades. Yeah, so right there, and then we'll be placing the block to support under the head. If you are using a roll up yoga mat or sticky mat, you'll place it at the same spot under the tips of your shoulder blades and block under your head. Yeah. So we'll start the practice in a supported back bend, gently opening the front of the chest. And you can place your legs in butterfly position, in which sole of the feet pressing together and knees wide out to the side. Or you can also keep the feet wider and let the both knees come into the midline and press onto each other. Or some of you might prefer to keep both legs straight and feet apart. So find comfortable setup for your legs, and from there let your arms relax by your side, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. Shift your awareness into your breath, observing your inhale and your exhale. Observing the length and the depth of every in-breath and every out-breath. Observe how your body breathes. Noticing the expansion with an inhale and the softening with an exhale. Let your breath be the guide to bring you inward and away from the external world. Stay with your breath. Complete another 3 more rounds of deep and full breaths. right? Keep the Coregeous Ball or the sticky mat still under your upper back, but remove the block, interlace your fingers and support the back of your head with the interlacing fingers to create like a hammock for your head. And we'll do a spinal articulation, some people call it spinal wave here. So with the inhale, lower your head down onto your mat, spread the elbows apart, so creating extension or arch along your spine. And exhale, bring your chin towards your chest, flex your spine, thinking of bringing your ribs to touch your pelvis and elbows towards each other. And inhale, extend the spine, spread the elbows, head down. Exhale, chin to chest, ribs towards your pelvis, elbows towards each other. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and this time exhale, do the same thing and add tucking your tailbone in and lifting your bottoms of the mat. So a little bit of abdominal work. Inhale, lower your bottoms, head down, arch your spine. Exhale, chin to chest, lifting your bottoms up, tucking your tailbone in. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And lower your bottoms down, lower your head down. And then we will shift either the Coregeous Ball, or if you are using the mat, you will shift the mat and place it this time under your sacrum. So sacrum is the bony part under your lower back. Yeah? So it's not on your lower back, but slightly below it. And we'll extend the left leg. So keeping the left leg really long and grounding the left heel onto your mat, left toes pointing up. So we are keeping the left leg active. So contract also the left quadriceps to keep your left leg extended. And flex the right hip to bring the right thigh towards your chest. Interlace your fingers again, and you can either place it under your right knee or in front of the knee. And start pulling the right thigh towards your chest as you continue to extend your left leg. And you should feel a stretch along the front of your left pelvis. So we are actually doing a hip flexor stretch for your left hip flexor. And if you find that having something under your sacrum is a bit of too much extension, so you can remove and just place your sacrum directly on your mat. Okay. So we'll just hold the stretch for a few more breaths. Keep reaching the left leg long. Keep pulling the right thigh towards your chest. And start releasing the right leg, lowering the right foot. Gently extending the right leg as you bend the left knee. So start with the right leg. Engage the quadriceps to extend the right knee. Right heel grounding down onto your mat, right toes pointing up. Really think of long legs, and then flex the left hip, So interlacing finger either under the knees or in front. And continue to breathe as you start to pull the left knee closer and closer towards your chest without losing the length in the right leg and grounding of the right heel onto your mat. Stay for a few more breaths. And then releasing the left foot down. Bend right knee. So staying in a supported bridge pose. And this time we will remove the ball or the roll up yoga mat from under the sacrum. Just come into this position. So the entire spine is on the mat, half Shavasana. And we'll do some movement with breathing. So let's learn the movement first. So I will start by raising the arms up. So flexing at the shoulders. And we will lift the feet up next. So maintaining 90 degrees at the hip, knees and ankles. Yeah, something that feels 90 degree. Don't have to be accurate and like really checking whether you are in 90 degrees. Just do something that feels like 90. And next, extend the legs to any degree. And then bend the knees. Lower the feet, lower the arms. Okay, let's do that one more time, and this time we will add a slight posterior tilt of the pelvis, meaning tuck the tailbone in. So we are trying to close the gap between the lower back and the mat. Yeah? So when you tuck your tailbone in, you will feel that your lower back is pressing onto the mat. Alright, and then flex the shoulders again, thumbs up, feet up, knee straight, or actually straighten to any degree. Bend the knees again, lower the feet, lower the arms. And let's add some breathing. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, feet up. Inhale, straighten the legs to any degree. Exhale, bending the knees. Inhale, lowering the feet. Exhale, lowering the arms. Okay, keeping that posterior tilt. Tuck the tailbone in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower the feet. Exhale, lower the arms. Let's do that couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, in and out, in and out, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. So stay with the arms by your side, palm facing down, and lift the feet off the mat again, 90 degrees at the hips, knees and ankles. And again, slight posterior tilt, tuck the tailbone in, so pressing the lower back and sacrum onto the mat. With an exhale, we will tap one heel down and inhale, lift the legs back up. Exhale, tap the other heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Other heel. Inhale, so exhale to tap. Inhale to bring the leg back up. other leg, and switch and switch. Okay, you can continue one heel at a time. Some of you might want to try actually tapping both heels at the same time, and try to maintain that posterior tilt, tucking the tailbone in at all time, so you engage your core by doing so. Alright, one more or two more if you are doing the one heel at a time. Okay, so stay at this position. This time extend both arms up towards the ceiling. Yes, so spread the shoulder blades away from the midline. So keep your head still on the mat. This time we will extend one leg at a time and bend the knee again, extend. So keeping the angle still at 90 degrees even when you extend your knee. Right. Keep reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing towards each other, extending one leg at a time. Okay, and you can continue doing one leg at a time, or some of you might want to try both legs extended and bend, extend and bend. Keep going. Okay, one more or two more if you are doing one leg at a time. Just make sure, if those of you who are doing one leg at a time, that you do same number of repetition on each side. Okay, and lower the feet and arms by your side. Let's stretch out the front, the anterior part of the trunk, our trunk. So palms facing down, driving both of your feet, tucking the tailbone in. Inhale to press up into bridge pose. So use the muscle along the back of your body to lift you up so that you are able to stretch the front of your body. And exhale, lowering one vertebrae at a time. Okay, tuck the tailbone in, drive your feet down, use the back muscle to lift. And exhale, one vertebrae at a time. Let's do that one more time. Drive the feet. Use the back muscle, your hamstring, to lift. Stretching the front of your body. Breathe. And exhale, lower. And rest for a few breaths in half shavasana. From there, we're gonna roll onto our side and use either the Coregeous Ball or the roll up yoga mat, and this time we'll place it at the waist. So if you are using a roll up yoga mat, this is how you're gonna place the roll up mat. Same place at the smaller width of your waist, and come laying down on your side. So keep the knees bent about 30 or 45 degrees, both legs stacked on top of each other, and extend the bottom arm forward. And the other hand will be just in front of your chest to provide stability. And from here, we will contract the muscle of the waist, on the upper waist, So this one, the one that I'm pointing with my index finger, so we will contract this side of the muscle to lift up away from the ball. Yeah? So minimize using the bottom arm to press you up. Okay? And exhale, lower. Lift, contract the upper side of your waist. And lower. And lift. And lower. We'll do six repetitions, so 3 more. Okay. Inhale and exhale, and lift and lower. Last one, lift, maybe hold for a little bit, maybe extending that top arm, and exhale to lower, and simply turn and do the other side. So same setup, laying on your side, Coregeous Ball or roll up mat under your waist, knees bent, legs stacked on top of each other. Extend the bottom arm forward, so the other hand you can keep it by your side, or you can use it as a tool to help you balance. Okay, same thing. So now we're going to work on this side of your waist. Engage the musculature here, your obliques, your QL. To inhale, contract and lifting you up. Minimize using the bottom arm to press up, and then exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. We have one more. We will lift, and this time we will hold. Breathe. Continue to contract this muscle to hold you in the position. And then exhale. Lower. Alright. So remove the Coregeous Ball or the roll up mat and come into a prone position, meaning having your back facing up towards the ceiling. Coming onto a Sphinx pose, in which elbows are under the shoulders, forearms down, palms down, fingers pointing forward. And just check if you are elevating your shoulders up towards your ears. You want to keep the shoulders away from the ears, so you depress your shoulders down, press your forearms down onto the mat. Tuck your tailbone in, so pressing your pubic bone gently onto the mat. Pointing the toes, keeping the legs engaged. Contract your quads to keep the knees extended. And then from there, turn and look towards your right shoulder. And then bring your chin down towards your right shoulders and swipe your chin across the chest to the left. So now you are looking towards your left shoulders, and then turn to look forward. Turn to the left, chin down, and swipe the chin across the chest to the right, and turn to look forward. Turn to the right, chin down, swipe it across the chest, left and forward. Last one, turn to the left, chin down, swipe to the right, and look forward. And from here, what we'll do another spinal wave or spinal articulation. So with an inhale, Start to arch the upper back and also the spine, the neck spine, so that your chin will be tilting up and you'll be looking towards the ceiling. Exhale, start to round the neck spine, bringing the chin towards the chest, and start to round your upper back, lifting your lower ribs, your abdomen off the mat. Lower the abdomen, lower ribs, extend or arch the upper back and the neck spine, chin up. Exhale, flex or round the neck spine, upper back, lifting the lower ribs, abdomen. Inhale, arch. Exhale and round. And this time, other than lifting the lower ribs, the abdomen, maybe also lifting the front of the pelvis, keeping the knees down for now, and lowering the front of the pelvis, abdomen, lower ribs, extend, look up, exhale, chin down, start to round the neck spine, the upper back, lifting the lower ribs, abdomen, front of the pelvis, thighs, and maybe your knees. So now you only have the top of your foot or top of your feet pressing down on the mat, and lower your knees, thighs, pelvis, abdomen, lower ribs, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, start to flex around the spine and start lifting the legs, leaving only the top of the feet on the mat, and lowering gradually your knees, the front of the thighs, front of pelvis, abdomen, lower ribs, and arch. We'll do that one more time. Exhale as you tuck your chin, flexing the spine, lifting the abdomen, pelvis, thighs, knees, and lower gradually. So return to Sphinx. Bend the right knee and start turning to the right side as you lift the right thigh and dropping the right foot on the left as you flip and come into a seated position. So lifting the left leg, coming into a half boat pose, and from there maybe lifting the other legs as well, full boat. You can always keep both knees bent this way, and bending the right knee, right foot down, left foot down, and place both hands on the outer side of the straight leg, which is the left leg. So we're gonna flip back onto Sphinx. So lean and flip into Sphinx. Inhale, arch, look up, exhale, bring the chin to chest, round the upper back, and start to lift. By the way, this is optional. You can always keep either the knees or even the pelvis down, and just moving into a flexion of the upper back, and then lower gradually back into Sphinx. Bend the left knee this time and start to twist the torso to the left as you lift the left leg up, lowering the left foot down, starting with half boat and full boat. Knees bend if you need to. One more breath, and then lowering, start by bending the left knee first and lowering the right leg, palms on the outer side of the straight leg, lean towards that side and then flip back onto Sphinx. So we'll do that One more on each side and slightly faster, because we kind of learn already what the pattern of the movements are. Okay, so inhale, exhale, inhale, back to Sphinx, right knee bend, turn to the right, flip, half boat, full boat, one breath, right knee bend, turn to the left, lean and flip back onto Sphinx. Inhale, arch, exhale, inhale, back to Sphinx, left knee bend, turn to the left and flip. Start with half boat, full boat, bend the left knee, lower the right leg, lean to the right side and flip back onto Sphinx. Inhale and exhale, and inhale, back to Sphinx. This time we'll add a few more asanas into the same sequence. So right leg bend, twist to the right and flip, half boat, full boat, and bend the right knee, lower the left leg, so left leg straight, right knee bend, and you will lean forward, placing I will say just the fingertips down and press up. Create a clearance for the left leg to step back. Yeah. So if you are out of your mat, you might want to scoot back to the center of your mat. Alright, and drop the back knee. Let's come up into this position first. It's called a half kneeling. So both knees 90 degrees, tuck the back toes, and we will straighten the back knee and lift the knee off the mat, and trying not to disturb the front leg, we'll keep the front knee 90 degrees and use the strength of the back leg to lift and straighten. Yeah. And with control, we will lower, bend the knee again, the back knee that is, and inhale, lift and straighten, exhale, inhale, lift, and exhale, inhale, lift, and exhale, with control, lower, and this time we will lift and stay, drop the back heel, and inhale, raise the arms up, warrior one. One more breath. Feel the lengthening at the side of your body as you reach your arms up in warrior one. And then exhale, arms by your side, lift the back heel again. Turn so that the back heel is just on top of your back toes. And with control, we will lower the back knee. Lower the fingertips, stay light on the fingertips, and we will lift the back knee, create clearance, slightly flexing your upper back so that the left leg can step forward. So we are returning to this position. Now we will drop the right knee out to the side, pulling the right heel as close as possible towards the groin, coming into Janu Sirsasana. So start with the long and neutral spine. Both sitting bones are still on the ground. Left hand over the right knee. Inhale, right arm up, reach. Feel the length and space open on your right side. And exhale, side bend towards the straight leg. And keep the chest open. There is always a tendency for the top shoulders to droop this way. Yeah? So open the chest. And think of reaching the top hand beyond the toes of the straight leg. So it's not really about touching the hand to the toes, but think of want to reach even beyond the toes. So you keep the length on the side and breathe into the right side of your ribs that is currently open. Okay. And take one long inhale to slowly rise up. And this time place both palms on the outer side of the right thigh. So the outer side of the leg that is bent. And start walking your hands away from you. So from the waist up is reaching towards where your hands are walking. And from the waist down you want to reach or extend to the opposite direction. So working on grounding the left sitting bones, even though your both hands are reaching towards the opposite direction. Stay for a few more breaths. And to come back, walk your hands slowly, one at a time, back and towards you. And place the right forearm down. We'll transition for a bit into a side forearm plank or modification of it. So the modified first, having both knees bent about 30 to 45 degrees, yeah? And the knees can be slightly forward of your pelvis. Okay, so this is the first option. Still working on keeping the shoulders away from the ear, and make sure that you engage the side musculature here on the bottom ribs to keep you perked up, giving some integrity to the pose rather than sinking down. Right? And some of you might want to work on lifting the hips up this way. And some of you who have a regular practice of a full version of side plank, then you will stack your legs and come into this variation, maybe extending the top arm up. Wherever you are, with whatever variation you are in, stay for one more breath. And slowly, with control, release down. Pressing back up, left leg straight, right knee bent. Both hands on the outer side of a straight leg. Lean and flip back into Sphinx. So inhale, arch. Exhale, chin to chest. Round the upper back, lift. And lower gradually your knees, pelvis, abdomen, ribs. And return to Sphinx. Left knee bend. Twist to the left and drop the left foot. As you flip into first a half boat and full boat. One more breath. And bend the left knee, right leg straight down, and lean forward, Stay on your fingertips. Press up. Make a clearance for your right leg to step back. Coming into half kneeling with an inhale. Tuck the back toes. And same thing, we'll keep the front knee, the left knee, at 90 degrees as much as we can. As we straighten and lift the back knee. Control to lower. Lift and lower. And lift, lower, one more, lower, lift and stay lifted. Just drop the back heel, coming into warrior one stance, and then inhale, reaching up, lengthen, reach. One more breath. And lower your arms as you lift the back heel again. Align the back heel over your back toes. And then with control, lower the back knee back into half kneeling. Lower your fingertips. Stay light on the fingertips. Flex the upper back. Lift the back knee and step the right leg through, straightening the right leg, dropping the left knee out to the side. Asana on the second side. So pull the left heel as close as possible towards your groin. Right arm over the left knee. Inhale. Extend the left seam of your trunk as you extend the left arm up. And exhale. Side bend towards the straight leg. Again. Keep the chest open. Watch out for that top shoulders drooping down. Thinking of reaching beyond the toes of the straight leg. Inhaling into that space that you've created now along the left side of your ribs. With the next inhale, slowly coming up. Both hands on the outer side of the bent knee. Yeah, okay. And start walking your hands forward. And at the same time, you still want to ground the right butt cheek onto the mat. Yeah. So moving the opposite direction. One more breath. And walk the hands back with an inhale. Lower the left forearm down. Reposition for forearm planks, variation of forearm planks. So first one is knees bend about 90 degrees. So knee and knees can be slightly forward of the pelvis. Ideally they are in line. So first option, just stay right here, shoulders away from the ear. Engage the musculature on the bottom ribs to keep you perked up away from the floor. And some might want to try to press the bottom hips off the mat. And if you have a regular practice of forearm side plank with a straight leg, you will stack both legs and lift up, maybe reaching the top arm up. Whatever variation you are in. One more breath. Lowering with control. Okay. And we'll have the left knee bend, right leg straight this way. we are going to flip back onto Sphinx. So lean towards the straight leg and flip back to Sphinx. If you are somewhere outside of your mat, just scoot, reposition back in the middle of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to Sphinx. Right knee bend. Turn your torso to the right. Flip back, this time straight away into boat pose. And we'll hold for a little bit longer. Always an option to keep the knees bent. And bend the right knee, lower the right foot and left leg. So left leg still straight, lean forward on your fingertips. Press the hips up. Step the left leg back, dropping into half kneeling. So we'll repeat the same movement as before, lifting the back knee and straightening the knee without disturbing the front leg. But this time we will keep the toes untucked. Yeah, so the top of the foot pressing onto the mat. So this is a more challenging than the one with the toes tucked. So just give it a try. If it's too much, you can always revert back to this position with the toes tucked. Otherwise, 4 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last one. Lift and lower. Okay, this time you can tuck your toes. Lift, extend, drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior 1. This time let's open up to warrior 2. And then cartwheel the arms down. Lifting the back heel. Back heel on top of the back toes. Stay light on your fingertips. Flex the upper back. Create a space for the left leg to kick through and forward. This time place both hands on the outer side of the straight leg. Flip back to Sphinx. Inhale, arch. Exhale, chin to chest. Start to flex the spine. Lifting up and gradually lower. Inhaling back to Sphinx. Left knee bend, turn to the left, flip and straight away into boat pose. Same as the other side, we'll hold the boat pose. Keep the knees bent if you need to. And left knee bend, lower the right leg and left foot. Come onto your fingertips as you lean forward, lifting your pelvis. Step the right leg back, half kneeling. So if you tried the variation with the toes untucked, then repeat the same on this side. If you choose to stick with the tuck toes version, please do so. Yeah, we'll do the same on each side. Okay, so get ready. 4 times. Lift on lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Not disturbing the front knee. Use your back leg, the strength of the back leg. Okay, now tuck the toes, lift, lower the back heel, inhale warrior 1, exhale open to warrior 2. And cartwheel Both hands down, stay light on the fingertips, lift the back heel and flex the upper back slightly as you kick through the right leg to the front. Both arms to the right side and flip to sphinx. Rearrange yourself into the middle of your mat. Inhale, arch, exhale, chin to chest, and inhale to gradually lower, return to sphinx. So you will open or externally rotate the right hip and bring the left knee out to the side this way, and then the opposite arm, so left knee out, so right arm thread it under the chest, reaching to the left as you lower your head and open into a twist. Yeah. So you can reach for your block or your Coregeous Ball and place it under the left knee. And that way you can open and hopefully bring the left shoulders closer to the mat. And to come out from the pose, bring the left arm, swing it over to meet your right, and as you flip back into prone, slide the right arm under the chest and flip back to this position. And we'll do second side. So reset into sphinx and externally rotate the right hip, so bringing the right knee out. Yeah, so right knee out to the side. And the opposite arm, which is left arm, you will thread it under your chest, reaching to the right side as you lower the head and start opening the chest up towards the ceiling. Right arm reaching the opposite direction of the other arm. And use the block or Coregeous Ball under your right knee so that you can twist more and twist the upper back more and lowering the right shoulders towards the mat. And stay in your twist. You can even close your eyes if you wish. And to come out of the twist, swing your right arm over the head to meet the left arm, and you will start to turn back to prone position. Pull your left arm from under the chest back onto sphinx. This time stack your forearms in front of you and rest your forehead on your forearms, and just bend both knees. Just windshield wiper your legs, so drop the legs to the left, to the right, to the left and to the right, and let your pelvis move with your legs. So do not have to fix the pelvis where it is, let it move. and bring the legs back to the center, feet down, and slowly just roll to the side. Continue rolling and come into supine position, laying down on your back. Straighten your legs one at a time, releasing your arms by your side. Closing your eyes, and just like what we did in the beginning of the practice, return your awareness into your breath. Be with your breath. Guided by your breath into another journey, moving inward, moving into stillness, finding comfort in the quiet. And give your body a permission to rest. Start to deepen your breathing. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your legs together and raise your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers and then flip the palms up. And give yourself one big stretch. Exhale to release. Gently roll to your side. You may start to open your eyes and press up back into easy seated position. And let's close the practice by raising both arms up, pressing the palms together, make a prayer, and lower the prayer into the center of our hearts. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Stay well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.